Nearly 2 years ago, I uploaded a 70-minute video titled Destiny: The First 10 Years. The title may sound like I was hopeful for another 10 years, but the twist for that video was it was my farewell to the franchise. I was using the Final Shape expansion, which came out in 2024, as a stepping off point so that I could move on to exploring other stories in the video game space. Of course, after that video went live, I spent dozens more hours playing Destiny 2, including 2 expansions and some minor content updates. But my prime days of treating it as my main game, which I played without fail each week, were over. That is why when earlier this year, Bungie announced that active development for Destiny 2 was wrapping up and that there was no sequel in development, I was mentally prepared. I took a while to make this video because I was busy playing the last update that came out on June 9th, and I was also constantly asking myself how I felt. And the answer was always the same. I wish things didn't have to end this way, but I always knew that the game had to end. I want to thank my friends who were concerned for my well-being and reached out to me as soon as they heard the news. They've seen me talking about Destiny 2 for years, and unfortunately for them, I'll probably still be talking about the franchise for many more years to come. The best thing about creative media, whether it's a book, a movie, a game, a painting, or anything else, is that once the creators have released it for public consumption, it then belongs to the community that embraces it. Today, Sony might have decided that there won't be any more Destiny 2 updates, but the franchise will live on until the community keeps talking about it. It's quite unfortunate that things had to end this way. In a fantasy world, the Final Shape expansion should have been the actual final expansion for Destiny 2, and the team should have taken a break from the franchise while working on something smaller to recharge their batteries. Instead, we are now entering an age of uncertainty where we don't know if we will ever see another title in the Destiny franchise, and if Bungie will even survive as a studio. What we know is that hundreds of talented developers who worked on Destiny are now no longer at Bungie. In any case, I didn't want this video to be another hour-long farewell, and while it is disappointing that the end had to come at the cost of hundreds of people losing their jobs, it was inevitable for this franchise to take a break. It hasn't completely shut down, of course. Both Destiny games will continue to remain playable for however long Sony wants them to stay alive, and one can only hope that before the servers are shut down, we get some form of an announcement that the franchise will continue with another game someday. Until then, I'll continue to return to both games occasionally. I'll keep listening to the amazing music that the franchise has produced over 10 years. And like Paul McCartney said over 10 years ago in a promotional video for Destiny 1, hope for the future. Thanks for watching.
We've helped safeguard a better future. Earth still needs to heal, and the prophecy still looms.
To survive, you must bind the Nine.
But our future is what we make it. I've lived a long time and been a lot of things, but I think the best thing I've ever been is your friend.